Hello, I'm back with more. Welcome to my show, the Radiohead channel. So we're basically here on this planet. It's called Sprok 3, and we're looking for people. You know, we expect there to be some space aliens, and things aren't really looking good because we can't find anyone. We've looked for people the whole time we've been playing, and we haven't found, except the previous planet, any creatures. We're slightly disappointed that the animals do not exist. I'd like to say, you know, as the controller of a giant robot, that I pretty much expect my needs to be fulfilled, and my wishes to be granted. I'm surprised that nobody would do exactly as I say, considering I'm a giant robot. You would think they would be afraid. There's some other things I'd like to talk about. You can name any object, creature, including plants or planets themselves. And so this is where the real joy of No Man's Sky comes from. You can create interesting worlds in your literary pursuits. And so, for example, right now we're on planet Sprok. Well, planet Sprok is known as the home of the Wisp. I'm underwater. I can't believe it. I didn't even notice. The Wisps are spiritual fairies that exist in the cosmos, and you can't see the Wisps. They exist, but you can't see them. They're generally not very sad, and they actually have how do you scan? They actually have kind of cool personalities, and if you could see them, or if you could perceive them, they would make great friends. And but they talk to each other, you know, and go in and out of planets, including Sprok 3. They're all around us, probably watching me and mocking me right now. They're invisible, even though I'm in third person. You still can't see them, so you can only ponder and wonder what they might be up to, or what they might be thinking. Like, for example, right now I'm sure that they think I'm cool as hell, you know, for showing up on the Paradise planet. I bet they kind of envy me just a little bit for being a real dude. But they pretty much live forever, so if they have any kind of sense at all, they would realize that they are the lucky ones. Even though they have basically no control over their own physical form, as they are energetic wisps which flit in and out of existence. They do live very joyful lives. The wisps are naturally very content and happy, and you could call them the angels of space. Here on planet Sprok, this is the home planet system of the Wisps. They were originally all born here, and if you see them, signs of them in other places, it's because they have traveled there by interstellar propulsion. We have interstellar propulsion. There's other issues. Well, when you meet a Wisp, and he somehow manages to contact you, usually through telekinetic means, the conversation is very insane, and any observer would of course think that you were talking to yourself, and that's why people that know about the Wisps are known as deranged or delusional, and it's simply because they have been contacted by the Wisps. There's nothing to fear from the Wisps. They are our friends. And, oh, hey! Quest complete. Coolest dude. Alright, it says I've walked 15 kilometers. So, really, as the Wisps begin their slow creep across the universe, they leave behind schizophrenic people that have met them, that are aware of their presence in our worlds. And these wisps, well, they're quite hilarious. Well, the wisps, they are not capable of understanding the influence that they have over people, and the shit they say is just absurd. And so, you know, when you do drugs like shamanistic herbs, you might encounter an entire family or colony of wisps, and be quite amazed. And the wisps, of course, have no filter on what they say. And I would like to point out, you can actually, if you look very closely, the wisps, according to this character, I am controlling the character, but here on this planet, you can actually see them if you look very closely. And I know this is a rare opportunity, but is it showing up on the? You see those little motes, those little particles? These are the quantity of wisps that exist on this planet. See, you can see them just floating around, these little wisp creatures. Those are basically the eyes, ears, and mouth of God. They were created to be the rescuers of the various species that were spread out across the universe. Basically, God's only messengers, and you can see them. You can see them here, and I'm actually kind of freaked out because I can't believe that I could actually see the wisp. But you can see them. You see them floating around. I'm not sure what quality this video is, but I can see them. So it just goes to show you that God is just a dust mote away, and there's always a chance to hear a crazy story or experience some just absolutely insane shit here as a life form in this universe. So thank you very much.